Grand Prix here in the night race here in Singapore. 55 points down for the points champion. This will be our final race of the day. And what a race this should be. I'm excited. I love this track, to be honest with you. This is probably my favorite track we race that whole season. Definitely excited for 15 laps around this track. Definitely going to be a long race, but I'm excited. I don't care how long this race is going to be, because honestly, this is our final race anyway of today. Tomorrow I'll have 2 races. Friday, I don't think I'm going to have any races, actually, because I think I'm going with my sister to the hospital. So, I think I'm not going to have any races on Friday. We'll have 2 races on Tuesday, and I think Wednesday is when the championship will have the end of the year, end of the 2015 season completed. So we've had a lot of races here. 2014 season, we had a lot of disruptions. That's why the 2014 season took so long. If you haven't watched the 2014 season, make sure you guys go down to the YouTube channel. Go to the 2014/2015 season playlist. You guys can watch from race number 1 all the way down to race number 19 in the 2014 season, and from 1 all the way up to now 13 here in the 2015 season. So you guys can catch up, do what'll be your body work, see what has happened with me this entire season. Whatever happens there, you guys can see what I go through on a daily basis of racing Indy cars. If you guys have the game, please. I'm on PlayStation, by the way, so if you guys have F1 2015 and you want to play with me, drop your gamer tag down below, and I will surely add you, and I'll race you if you're up to it. Online multiplayer for F1 2015, I would certainly race with you if you drop your gamer tag in the comments. I don't usually play this game very often. I usually play 2K17, but since I've been doing these races, I've decided not to do any 2K17 videos. I promise you guys, after the completion of the 2015 season here on F1, I will do every 2K17 videos for you guys in 2K18 once I get the game. But I don't know if I'm gonna get the game right when it comes out. I might be waiting till Christmas time, so it might be around Christmas time break is when I'm gonna have most of your videos or something like that. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. And NASCAR Heat Evolution 2, I'm hoping to get that for Christmas. I'm going to try to get a 2K18 before Christmas time, just because that's a game I think I would play a lot with my friends in a crew and stuff like that, but I'm not really wanting to spend my money at the moment on video games. But, you know, if I get money for my birthday or something like that, I could probably have enough to get the game. So, that's really what I'm trying to see, is get enough money, buy the game. If not, I just won't play the game. That's the way I kind of think about it. Until Christmas time. So we're leading lap number 1. We led lap number 1, we lead lap number 2 here in Singapore. Definitely a racetrack that I think is... you got to be a good race car driver to be good. If you can win at Singapore, you can call yourself a good race car driver. That's the way I believe it, because this track is so challenging. It's basically racing in the streets, but way more wide than what's the track? Monaco. I'm not really a big fan of Monaco just because the track's way too thin. This track, you actually got some room to race, got some room to pass. But when you start on the pole, it's just that much easier to pull away here at Singapore, especially at Monaco. You start on the pole at Monaco, you're probably not going to get past. There's not much passing at these tracks, but there's more than you would think, actually. Definitely a long 15-lap race here in Singapore. Trying to take home the checkers for the 2nd straight race in a row. Definitely would be impressive. It definitely would help us in the championship point standings. The lead started to decrease, as it was a little bit over 3 seconds last time by. We'll see what it is this lap. Line number 3 is complete, and I lead by 3.7, so the gap has definitely not decreased. I'm guessing the end of lap number 7 is when we're going to be pitting. Approximate. Definitely a track that I'd love to go to, though, to be honest. This is fun. Wish they had dirt racing games on PS4. I would definitely be racing What about Los Sprint cars really every day. I'd be giving you guys tons of videos of that content. But no dirt games currently, so I got F1 2015 racing games, so I decided let's keep you guys F1 2015. Why not? You know, they're really bored, wanting to do some F1 racing. If we can win the championship this year, it'd be very, very impressive. I'm 55 points down currently from the points leader. We got some races to go yet. I'm not going to be overly confident. We got 14, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we got 6 more races. After tomorrow, we'll have 4 races to go. And you know, racing 2 a day, it gets pretty down to gear. After this race, there'll only be 6 races left. You know, you have to be ready every race, because you know one bad race can cause your championship hopes to going way down. You know, I'm gonna have to win probably 2 more races to be in points hunt. The gap is increasing actually very little. About 4 seconds between second and 4 seconds between second and third, so definitely a big gap there. So we are on lap number 5. Alright guys, currently on lap number 6. I've led the entire race. Definitely just kind of boring, to be honest with you right now. I mean, I love this track. I love that I'm leading the race, but... Ooh, into the wall hard there. Just getting a little boring, you know, just to be... This is a long race. And this is only a quarter of the real life race. That's crazy. Lap 7 starts. I think this is going to be the lap where we're going to pit. Alright, Cruisers are saying box this lap, so at least we'll have something a little different. We got a pit here. I'm not even sure the pits are at here, to be honest. Here we go, only pit stop of the race. And we're going to take our only pit stop. We're going to lose the lead for this lap. Oops, the controller accidentally shut off. So we're going to lose the lead for this lap. And we're currently in the second spot after our pit stop. We'll be in the lead after this lap. So 20 seconds in the pit lane already. And now 25 seconds in the pit lane, approximately. That's about the time he goes through the whole pit cycle. It's 25 seconds. So here we go. Didn't expect to be any brakes there to start off a pit road. Definitely a very, I don't like that pit road. Buttons in fourth. Currently right behind me. I'm going to try to get this gap. I know I'm the fastest car on the racetrack. Just the 2 cars in front of me got a pit, and we'll be in really good shape. Currently in the 3rd spot here in Singapore. Start of lap number 9, and we just took the lead back. And now we just need to hang on in the lead for the remainder of this race. With a huge lead. just having fun right now, running consistently laps and get to the checkers and be done with this race. Currently 7 to go. Currently coming up to the 6 to go. But you can't stay out of the wall. We've been hitting that wall a lot. Start of lap number 10, 6 to go. Currently 6 laps to go. We have a 9-second lead over Rosberg. Definitely just walking away with this race. Just running laps, trying to get this race done here. This is definitely a long race. Flagman's got his hand out, saying 5 laps to go, buddy. 5 to go here in Singapore. We got a lead of almost 11 seconds. So definitely this lead keeps increasing. With only 5 short laps left. Well, actually not 5 short laps, I mean 5 long laps to go. Four to go. currently only 4 laps to go here at Singapore. Definitely, not only, I mean a lot of laps to go. Feels like 15. I mean, how long is a lap here? Lap's only, it's about 2 minutes a lap. So 2 minutes, 2 minutes times 15, that's about 30 minutes. So that's about 30 minutes of racing. It seems like an hour of racing, though. To be honest with you, just because these laps take so long to go around this cool track that it seems like you're on this track forever. And you're just constantly going and going and going and going and trying to get this race done. The truth is, it's such a large tracks that it takes a little while to get through. Definitely a dominating race. I've led this entire race and just continuing to run this car and just pulling away. Three to go. The checkered and the white are hanging out on there, standing straight up in both hands, pointing at me there, saying 2 to go, buddy. 2 laps to go.
12 seconds between.
Trying to go around the Singapore Speedway here. And just running around this track for the final time. So happy. Actually, yeah, it's not the final time. We have another lap yet. What am I thinking? So I'm just really looking around now when I'm in this car. Just looking around, seeing everything. Seeing all the buildings. Seeing all the cars parked. Just seeing all of the cool things around this track is really just what I'm focusing on right now. Is just looking around, you know, seeing the landscape of this racetrack and how they just set it up right here in the middle of the city. I think that's just really cool. I mean, if you want to have a race, you don't get a racetrack, just build one in the city and have a F1 cars or really anything come down and race. That's the thing that I find really interesting is that they have to just race F1 cars here. They could race sports cars, whatever they wanted. Flagman throws the white flag. One more lap for the Singapore Grand Prix. A dominating race for me in this whole entire race. 15 laps, 30 total minutes in time, and definitely a fun race to go through and a fun thing to see, because leading this entire race, this has felt like the longest race of my life. We were 55 points down from the champion before today, from the points leader, I mean. 50 points down from the points leader. And now we're going to see how much we are down from the points leader after Singapore. After leading each and every lap. But you don't get bonus points for leading laps, I don't think. But I've led all of the laps of this entire race. And now I'm just running through the track for the last time. Thank the Lord, this is the final time. He is running down the track. Oh, got into the wall there. Come through this part for the final time. Heading up on lap traffic, but it ain't gonna be enough time to catch the lap cars. Ladies and gentlemen, the checkered flag is out. I'm gonna win the Singapore Grand Prix leading all 15 laps.
That's a race win and your second race win in a row.
Definitely dominating. To lead all 15 laps of this race. We're 55 points down from the champion before today. Now we are 34. So we gained 21 points on the points championship after the Singapore Grand Prix. So guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll have 2 races tomorrow. First you'll have the Japanese Grand Prix and the Mexico Grand Prix coming up tomorrow to wrap up the end of the week. Actually, it'll be the Japanese and the Russia Grand Prix. U.S. and Mexico will be next Tuesday, and then on next Wednesday, week from today, we'll have the Brazilian and the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix to wrap up the series for the 2015 season. I'm 34 points down from the champion, and I was 74 before today, so now I'm 34. So thank you guys for joining me. See you guys tomorrow in the next one.